Hello in TV land, it's your boy Freelancer Joe, ready to once again get cracking. Stupid name, oh man, I'm askew. There we go, better. And before I noticed that I was askew, and I'm still askew. Yeah. Okay, to the there we go. Symmetry. Symmetry is key. Symmetry is the key to beauty. Hence, my wondrous visage. And so, clearly, if I ornament myself, things must be symmetrical too. Or tastefully asymmetrical. But askew is not tastefully asymmetrical. Anyway, before I noticed that, I was going to once again comment on the nail thing. Ugh, that is annoying, isn't it? Very, very annoying. How y'all doing today? Doing good? Doing wonderful? Doing fine? Doing fantastic? I certainly hope so. I really should double check the mic before I start rambling on. If you excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and make some adjustments while I'm going on now. Yep. Get that out of the way. Open the terminal. So I've already said how y'all doing. Of course, your well-being is first and foremost in my mind. Well, if not first and foremost, it's a close second with how awesome I am. Which, I mean, clearly, that would weigh heavily upon such a mind. Oh, yeah, you know what I was going to comment about? I was thinking... I was thinking about my little thing, right? I was thinking maybe I should like differentiate it depending on the day of the week, right? So like Monday could be, I guess, like this. Is that kind of close to an M? Right? Which I guess would make Wednesday like this. Kind of inverted plus I fill up the screen even better. And Tuesday and Thursday is kind of tricky because they're both T's, but I guess maybe since Tuesday comes first and I'm left-handed, the T would be this way, and then Thursday would be this way. Let's time out too. S. For Sunday, I don't know, maybe. Is that it? I don't know. Plus, it kind of looks like I'm practicing Cobra-style Kung Fu. But such are the weighty thoughts upon my mind. And such are things that I hope you find mildly amusing when you tune into these videos. Alright. I'm feeling fairly energized. Maybe because today's my training rest day, so I've got a little bit of extra energy. Right. I'm supposed to still be opening stuff. So, what was I going to do? What did I leave off of yesterday? I think yesterday was my, it was my epic rant, my spiel, as it was. Do I pick up with that and continue? I don't know. Once the fire for a particular, not monologue, I mean it's a monologue, not a dialogue, tirade, tirade's a good one. When that fire kind of dissipates, it's kind of hard to get it back. So that's one thing going against it. And the other is I actually bothered to look up what the meaning of spiel was. Let's see, what was it? And spiel, if we go ahead and look it up right now, it is a long or fast speech or story, typically one intended as a means of persuasion. Oh. Maybe I misspelled it yesterday. But as a means or as an excuse, but regardless of suspicion or contempt. Okay, yeah, no, so it was definitely a spiel. I think that's because I said spiel, right? Ah, there we go. And this is what I saw. Spiel, meaning gameplay. See also spiel. So it's kind of sort of the same. There's a Purim spiel and spiel. All right. Spiel is lengthy of good. Hey, a 30-minute spiel. That kind of sounds exactly like what I was going for yesterday. Huh. So I kind of spent the entire day, well, yeah, entire time after yesterday being a little depressed about my spiel because I thought it was this game or play. And it turns out I was actually right. It is a spiel. What I was going on about. I thought I was completely wrong about how I was using the word. And then I was going to go into a spiel about, well, at least, spending my entire life misusing the word. But at least I learned the correct usage of it. But it turns out I already knew the correct usage of it. So, well, there you go. And that was a shame because that was going to give me a segue into another spiel about words and learning them. And a word that I recently learned, which, I should have known that it was already there, but is that there is actually an opposite form of the word disgruntled. And that word is gruntled, unsurprisingly. Which, makes sense. You got disinfected, infected, disembodied, embodied, disaffected, affected, disabled, abled. So yeah, gruntled, obviously. But I guess what surprised me is that I've never heard it used before, which is a shame because it's a freaking awesome word. If you ask somebody how they're doing and they say, I'm feeling gruntled, that'd be great. See, look, pleased, satisfied, and contented. That's a great word. Why don't more people use it? Well, Freelancer Joe, for one, is going to use it because he's feeling particularly gruntled today. So should I launch it in the spiel or not? Well, okay. Where did we leave off yesterday, aside from the spiel thing? Excuse me. I believe I had finished my package upgrade for the demo. My demo project. Not template, but the demo. But I had not gotten it up and running. So let's go ahead and get it up and running. Although, let me see. I bet you I still have, no. I don't think I have old references to like custom scroll bars and the other thing. No, it came up launch before. Let's see. Let's see. It occurred to me that I should not have deleted that comment about a spiel because I don't remember where I was going to pick up from it. Let's see. Does this come up? Yes, it came up. Okay, so first I'm going to do this. What was I saying? I have to post it to put it back together in my mind. So Japanese post World War II new culture, Hubri. All right, so I was talking about the Japanese culture. Yeah, okay. So then I was going to remark, or I might have already remarked, about how impressive it was that being one of the only countries in the world, actually the only country in the world to have experienced a nuclear attack, to have vaulted back into the prosperous limelight after only 40 years. And part of that was a testament to their culture and the people they were, as well as to the testament of the corporate hubris of America. And yeah, so that's where I left off. I was going to launch into how it wasn't actually specific to corporate America. But before I do that, what do I want to do? Alright, so I had said that I was going to, once this demo was done, the upgrade for it, I was going to move on to the styling of the sidebar template. But before I do that, I was going to go ahead and pull out the Cognito stuff or more accurately, the AWS Amplify and Cognito stuff, I had placed into my sidebar template just as an experiment to get it. Why is this grayed out? To figure out how it worked. Oh, because it's a folder. That's why. Files. There we go. That's better. And the reason I was doing that work in my sidebar template was because I didn't want to go ahead and deal with the potential headache of doing the package upgrades. But now that the package upgrades are all done, I can go ahead and move it over. I don't know if I'll necessarily go over it in great detail. Where did I put it? I must have put it in the top level. Is it the root container or the view container? Okay, yeah. Alright, so root container. Ooh, do I even have a root container? Alright, good. I still have that. And that is the advantage of course, following a constant basic structure. Is that even if the purposes are different, you can still move things around and cut and paste with ease. Alright, so first off, now there's probably a lot of unused code here. First off, we're going to include the dependencies. Alright, and let me see, then this is the configuration. I'm hoping none of this is really sensitive. This is defining the OAuth object as a constant. That's fine. And then this is configuration of the actual Amplify library. And I really want to talk more about that in a later video, because it's very interesting what Amazon feature discussion, Amazon goals, with what they did with that. I mean, I know what their stated goals are, but it's pretty obvious what their actual goals are. And let's see, looks like I just wrapped the authenticator around the view container. Really, inside the route. Okay. Authenticator. Control V. And okay, and then the actual export's different though, because we wrap. This is a mouthful. So right now I just wrap. Oh, that's interesting. I don't do that. So this basically connects Redux to the React component, but this, the inner part still works. It connects the Redux component to the React component, but then that gets all wrapped around the OAuth. Alright, so let's see if that comes up. Let's see if that comes up. Okay. Alright, so I was commenting on the potential. Alpha. Home. Okay, that did not do what I anticipated it to do. Let me double check that. Well, it looks like we may be diving into more OAuth than we were thinking. Freelancer Joe, UE Swan, UE Sepulto. Okay, so I know I had the OAuth. It wasn't a top level thing, was it? It wasn't a view container. I don't think so. No, that's what I messed around with it before. What am I missing here? What am I missing? When in doubt, check the console. I know I should see an error about keys at some point, but... wait, signed in. It says I was signed in. Wait, by default, do I say I'm signed in? Scope, freelancers, redirect sign-on options. Trying to remember. That sounds vaguely familiar. And this is the drawback of doing these things at a later point in time. Start provider. Okay, so no, it's not in the index. I don't think I changed the store. Nor do I think I changed... pretty certain I just checked the entire root container, or did I? Was there something in the state that I missed? Container... this is why I shouldn't have... I probably shouldn't have stopped when I did. I should have dug in more, because it's the sort of thing... no, it's not state. Amplify domain. Why does it think I'm signed in? Oh, yeah, use one. Domain. Joe. Create theme. State. I'm not pulling anything out. Huh. Alright, well, let's open that folder. Oh, great. So it looks like we might spend this entire session just trying to re-figure out what I had learned before. Well, obviously I hadn't learned it. Let me see. Maybe if I'm lucky. No results found. No. Alright, let's get out of here. Be sure you have your pinpoint mobile terrain. That's about right. View container. That doesn't surprise me. I still need to. Okay, that's fine. I'm familiar with that. View container. Off state. Did it actually send off the request? Alright, let me see. WebSocket. No, we did a post to Cognito. And it believes I'm logged in. Alright, that's interesting. Let's go back to UI-template side. Okay, npm start. I'm not sure if I said remember password. I don't think I've said remember password. Wait a minute, and I brought up that I've brought up the sidebar template before, and it wasn't authenticating. Yes, I remember it. I commented something out, didn't I? I must have commented something out. What did I comment out? What did I change? I doubt it's set up. I didn't put it in README, did I? This is pure. I gotta fix that README. Wasn't you? Actions. Reducer. Home view. Initial. User state. I don't think it's user state. I don't think I got into the point where I was modifying state. And there is sidebar. It's not the top bar. It can't have been the top bar. Oh, very odd. Alright, let's see. Amplify React. Let's see where I reference this. Well, that's that. I don't have signed in. Current user other configurations scope. Sign in. Going through this line by line, and everything about it looks about right. Hopefully, I committed this at some other point. Boy. I thank you for bearing with me while I try and figure out what exactly I did. Sidebar. Branch commits. Style, top bar, sidebar redo. Okay, here we go. Step 1, yep. Import. There was the installs. There's that. Install.sh. Not package lock, not package.json. Root container. Added in these lines. Authenticator. It must have authenticated me and kept me in. Alright, is it maintaining the session or keeping it in the store? View. View, sidebar, top bar. Updated state. What is this state? Action. I don't need the action. I want the state. I want the next state, to be precise. No, there's nothing in user, transition, or sidebar. OAuth sign in. Alright. Root container. Container. Ooh, I'm going to stay away from that one. Okay, here we go. This thing doesn't even call the sign in. Which is interesting. Alright, let's do a refresh, see what it does. Oh, there's the Cognito calls again. Cross origin, allow request, 200. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I'm authenticated here. That's probably why. It's keeping a hold of the tokens. Alright. Let's see here. Can I force a refresh? Control C. Was it F5? Might have been F5. Alright, run that again. Preferences, general, privacy, browser history. No, I really don't want that. Okay, accept cookies, clear data. Clear. Clear now. Oh, that means I'm going to have to sign back in to GitHub, but fine. Let's try starting it up again. It'll probably take longer to load. I just want to see that stupid form again. Oh, and I didn't even get into going my spiel. Get going my spiel. English, me speak, good. What can I say? I'm using brain cycles on this rather interesting problem. Which means the next time that I start messing around with it, the first thing I want to do is add in an actual logout option. And as you can see, it's taking longer. Alright, there's the login. And this is the sidebar. But what I want to see is I want to see this bad boy in the demo. npm start. Rather unfortunate. I'm going to have to log back in and GitHub. But at least I remember that password. Not entirely sure I remember my Cognito password. Come on, baby. Oh, wow. And that kind of strained my brain. Now I'm getting the headache. Must be the thinking too hard at the end of the day, but not having done exercise when I have the blood flow going and the post-training endorphin rush. And there we go. All right. So basically what happened was it stored the token that said it was authenticated, and I apparently did not specify a lifespan when I set up Cognito. That's fine. Good to know. Alright, so what does this mean? Well, it took one longer than I thought it was. But since we're almost at the 30-minute mark, it's also a good breaking point, because the next step would be, now that it's actually in my demo, I can pull it out of the sidebar. But I have to pull it out and restart it, and that's going to take a little while. And then I can finally move on to finish up the styling of the sidebar, and then we can go from there. But that will be tomorrow's episode, unless I get distracted by something else, because I wasn't planning on doing this yesterday. But Freelancer Joe is agile, despite his bulky and massive musculature. What? Bulky and massive and awesomely sculpted musculature might not indicate. But I'll wrap it up for now. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day, and that in the meantime, you take care and God bless.